Sally Secor, 1992. It was scary in the beginning because I wasn't used to doing something like that. And a lot of the people I didn't know. And I had been a member since 1985, so there were a lot of people I didn't know. It was frightening, but by the end of the year, it was absolutely wonderful. During my presidency, the auxiliary did not have a lot of money, and so things were different. The children's parties that we put on were pretty much on a budget, a little bit different at that time. And we always wanted to contribute to junior or to youth sailing and to women sailors, which we did, but the contributions were within our budget. We contributed $1,000 to Pam Healy's Olympic participation and $250 to Stephanie Wandeluk's Adams Cup participation and $250 to Susie Madrigali's regatta that she was in Baltimore, Maryland. That doesn't seem like a lot of money today, but it was a lot of money then, and it was all we could afford. Two people in particular I had met, I liked very much, and Carol Jessmore, who is still an active member here, and Marianne Christensen. They brought me in to the fold and encouraged me to participate, and I'm forever happy about that. Well, it has to be the people. Some of my favorite people are in this yacht club. The friendships that I made here and continue to make have enhanced my life so much, and it's just been so worth it. You know, I'm very grateful. The fashion show is a really enormously popular event for the ladies here, and the auxiliary puts it on. Neiman Marcus did the fashion show in 1992. Eileen Medovich chaired that, and it was incredible. It's Neiman Marcus. I mean, it was just wonderful. Everybody loves that. Dreamboat is near and dear to my heart. I was very active with Dreamboat. It started, the auxiliary always sponsored it, but the only people who ever participated in it for a long time were the Sea Gals. And the Sea Gals are part of many different yacht clubs. Members' boats took us out. Glenn Isaacson always offered his boat and came with it, of course, as captain. Hank Easom always offered his boat, Yucca, came with it and was the captain. And many other members offered their boats, sometimes power boats. It's a little bit different today. When I was president, we sailed every Wednesday in the month of October. There were 4 Wednesdays. Every single Wednesday from 10 to 3 included a lunch on these members' boats, and always out of the San Francisco Yacht Club. Well, that it continues to be strong, and that a lot of women want to be on the board and participate on all the activities that we do, introduce new activities, keep it strong and keep it active, and that's my hope for the auxiliary in the next 70 years and beyond. The club gave me so many opportunities to grow. A sense of leadership, which I probably really didn't have before, but in various committees that I've served on and participated, it's helped me grow in that area, and I'm grateful for that. Also, it advanced my sailing. I took many of the sailing classes that were offered, especially when I was president. I sort of had to, and I love them, and I grew from that experience. We sailed for women. These are women sailing classes. Lasers on the Lagoon. Jenny Still and Gwen Price organized that. And J24s, Cal 20s in another women's sailing lessons, you might want to call them. And there were more than that, but that was very helpful, and I grew on that level too. I am a sailor. I was a sailor, especially, not so much now. I had a Ranger 33 and sailed the YRA, and then I had a Cal 230 and sailed a lot of Friday night races and cruising, did a lot of cruising on that. Also sailed internationally on chartered boats, quite a bit of that. So I love it. What I like about sailing is that I love water, I like to be in water, and I like to be on water. And I also swim. So it can't get any better than that. In the water, on the water, in a sailboat. I've gone overboard, no problem with that. I'm very happy being even just near the water, which is mostly what I do now. The idea for Nautical Family Day came from Ken Jesmore. He came to the auxiliary and introduced it. It was in 1990. Jenny Still was president. She and I volunteered to co-host this event that had never been done before, and we really didn't know what we were going to do with it. But I felt confident working with Janice, and the first one, as I said, was in 1990, and then 2 years later, when I was president, we redid it, and I co-chaired it with Gay Harris that year. And both years were successful. Tons of fun. It's all day long, and there's a big dinner at night, so it's all day and night with a band. During the day, we have carnival games for the children and adults, for all ages really, with carnival prizes, dunk tank, a blow-up castle, bounce castle, I think they called it. Lots of carnival games. Okay, a Western band, and of course all the money raised is for youth sailing. So people of all ages came for it. It was just busy all day long and night long. Oh, I would not only recommend it, I would make people do it if I could. I mean, I don't understand why they wouldn't. Absolutely. You benefit so much from it. And you can do as much or as little as you want. You don't have to be president if you don't want to. You can get involved on any level. Well, we knew that Pam Healy was going to Barcelona with her crew to sail in the Olympics, and we, of course, wanted to participate. And being the auxiliary, and we want to encourage women sailors, it was a no-brainer, really. We gave $1,000, seemed like a lot of money at the time, to Pam, and she came home with a bronze medal. So it was so exciting. And then she came, once she got home, she came to our board meeting and showed us her medal and gave us some details about the competition and how they won. It was very memorable.